Hello unicorns and welcome back to my channel and this one palette, 3 looks featuring the Saharan 2. Whee! You know what, when I got this palette, I did not see myself making 3 looks with this palette. I thought I was going to do a review and a look and then maybe like a 2 palettes, 1 look thing. But I got so inspired when I did my first look, so I just immediately wanted to play with it again. And then I wanted to play with it again and all of a sudden I have 3 looks, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I do try to do as many as I can, looks on my channel that is, but this is the part that takes the longest to film and edit, so I hope you understand. I'll do as many as I can. But yeah, I do have a review, what am I trying to say? I do have a review up on my channel with this palette and I will leave that up here if you want to see. And also if you want to see more looks with Juvias Place, just go back to my channel, press the search bar and search for Juvias Place and you will find a bunch of things to watch because I own all of her palettes but one. So if you want to see some more Juvias Place, do let me know because I have so many things. So yeah, if you want to see me do 3 looks with this palette, this one and 2 more, just stay tuned and looks coming up. Okay, time to get into this eye look using this palette right here. Obviously, the thing that drew me into this palette are these 2 blue shadows. They are amazing. This seems more like a minty seafoamy gold duochrome shade, but I think I'm gonna do something with the 2 browns and then something with the 2 blues, like half cut crease situation. I really love those and I've been really into lately doing a half cut crease with 2 shades going from light to darkest. So we're gonna start with these 2 browns in the crease, putting most of the colors in the outer part of the crease so it's easier for me to do the half cut crease afterwards. So we're gonna start with those 2. When using the darker brown, like I am right now, I'm going in with a smaller brush. That makes it easier for me to be more specific on where I put the color, but also ensure that I just don't end up blending both of the colors in together as one, because that's not what we want. We want a gradient, not it to be one color. So then it's always nice, my voice, so then it's always nice to go down a size in brush to make it easier to be more detailed. With me doing the crease shades, it's looking something like this. I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer for doing half cut creases. This is the Lock It concealer by Kat Von D. And I'm gonna just paint this on first and then just even it out with a brush, making it easier for me to paint on the color that I wanna have on top of it, so to speak. So this is what it looks like when I just have the concealer on. I like with this concealer to just tap on it a bit to prevent from creasing and then just let it dry just a little bit before I go in with some color over it. I am gonna use first this one, the light one. I'm gonna put that all the way from the inner corner almost to a bit like to the half of the lid, and then I'm just gonna use this darker blue one on the outer part of the half cut crease. I think that's gonna be really nice. Let's say a little prayer and let's go in with this first one. Oh, it's picking up like a dream on the brush. It's much more minty seafoam on the eye, but I am liking that. This is cool. Such a surprise color. This color reminds me a lot of how the green highlighters look when it's on the eye, which is amazing to be honest. And that also leads me to believe that it's going to be amazing in the inner corners. We're definitely going to try that. And I am not spraying my brush, I'm just using the color as it is over the concealer. Now I'm taking this darker blue. Do they have names? No, oh yeah. called Berber. I'm sorry. Ooh, this one is called Chefchaouen. That's a really hard one. But the blue one is called Berber. So we're gonna have that on the part that's left. That's really pretty. Ooh boy. Oh gosh, this is giving me the chills. I'm just gently blending these two together and just dabbing a bit in the end. I'm really liking this color. I'm gonna use a bit more of the dark brown in just a second to make this look a bit more seamless. That blue is gorgeous. Now I'm taking a bit more of the dark brown and I'm just gonna blend these together a bit, just making it look like it's a bit more seamless out here in the end, so to speak. Also blending over the edge here a bit to define the line even more. That is a good tip if you have a detailed brush like this one and you want to make a cut crease look more cut. That is looking very cool. We're going to use the orangey brown under the eyes and then we're going to, with a flat definer brush, use the darker brown as well. I'm really going to smoke out under the eyes to match how dramatic it is over the eyes, on top of the eyes. What do you say? The lid. Now with a pencil brush, I'm going to use a bit more of that light green and I'm going to take that around my inner corners and in under the eyes as well to make it look the same under as it is on top. Ooh, this color is so cool. I'm taking just a little bit of the blue and putting that here so it really mimics how it looks on top. Just a little bit. Just gonna get rid of a little bit of fallout if I have any. That is really cool. I'm gonna do some eyeliner. Wait, I'm gonna do this one first. I'm gonna do the waterline. I'm using Prance by Colourpop because I'm obsessed with this color. I even bought a backup. Who buys backups? Apparently I'm one of those people. How did this happen? So, now I'm gonna do the liner and the lashes and I'll be back to show you the finished result. So that is what it looks like with some lashes on. I use the Queen Bees by Kokolashes, but as always, all the info is always down below on what I'm wearing and what I'm using. So that was the first look. Stay tuned to see the next one. Time for look number 2 and I want to use this peachy one here. I'm imagining a look with these two shimmers and then maybe these two browns, something more peachy and neutral. Did I just say neutral? But yeah, I'm gonna go with something more neutral. Someone come take my temperature. I'm obviously ill. So I don't think I'm gonna do something super dramatic, so I'm gonna do something light with this in the crease and then just deepen out the outer V with this one before going in with the shimmers. I'm gonna show you something that I feel would be an easy look. Because sometimes I like sitting with my eyeshadow and doing my eyeshadow for 100 years and using a zillion colors. But I want to be realistic as well and show you looks that you would actually sit down and recreate. And I feel like this could be one of those looks, at least I hope so. So I'm just, as you can see, feathering in the shadow and really blowing it out in the crease. This one is actually really easy to blend, even though it seems very dark in the pans. I think that Juvia's made a very good job with this shade. So now I'm going in with the darker color and I'm not going to use too much. I'm going to try and keep it more like, I wouldn't say office friendly, but like at least not full on Pride Parade. So So now that I have that defined but not super dramatic crease, at least not according to me, maybe you think so and you can just use less, that's fine too. It's just over the top. I'm gonna use this one, which is called Marrakesh. Marrakesh, I would have said in Swedish, this peachy one, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid, and then we're gonna do this Aziza in the inner corners. It looks like a beautiful, like peachy gold white duochrome. Looks very pretty. So we're starting off with the peachy one. Picks up a lot on the brush. Let's see what we can get on the lid. I did not spray my brush. This is working very good without the spray. To be honest, I pretty much always spray all my shadows and I don't even mind doing it, but it is very impressive when you find shadows that you don't have to do that with. As you can see, I'm just bringing it in here. I'm not like doing a sharp edge because I want to blend these together. It's gonna make it look more seamless and it's gonna make it, I mean, I'm not trying to do a cut crease look. So I'm taking a bit more of the dark brown and I'm just blending these together to make everything just a peachy, smoky, warm, yummy, smoky mess. I could probably use my finger with this shade and make this shadow be even more popping if I wanted to. That is very cool. Although I did like the result I had before as well. It was more like a shimmer and now it's turning more into like a metallic look. Kind of like both of them. This is more pop though. More poppin'. I'm not gonna do so much darkness under my eyes. I'm just gonna take a light layer of this one that's called Taza, the lightest orangey brown, and I'm just gonna put that under my eye, my lower lash line, and just gently blend it out. Don't wanna have a super smoked out lower lash line. And now, before I do my lashes, I'm gonna take this Aziza, which is the pale gold peachy white duochrome. That's what it looks like in the pan. I have no idea what it looks like when it gets on the skin. I'm gonna put that in my inner corners. Oh, it is like a oh, look at that. It's like Voltage by Makeup Geek. That like pale gold duochrome, that is stunning. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is really pretty. I'm gonna take it up a bit here, like this part, just to marry these colors together a bit. I'm gonna use some lips. Why didn't I do lips before? I want to do some lips. I'm gonna put some lashes and some lips on. I want to use this Sure Thing from Colourpop together with the Lippie pencil in Skimpy. I'm gonna use those two together and I'm gonna put some lashes on. I'm gonna use these Misha by Kokolashes. They pretty much look exactly like the Sirens from House of Lashes. Maybe they're a tad longer. So I'm gonna put those on together with the Lippie and I'll be right back. So everything is on and these lashes really look like the House of Lashes Sirens. These could be the teensiest bit longer, but to be honest, they're very similar. I don't know if these are more affordable than the House of Lashes one, because the House of Lashes ones aren't that affordable, but I like this model and I like the other model as well, so I like both of them. So whatever you can get your hands on, just letting you know, Misha from Kokolashes and House of Lashes Siren, complete dupes. Also this Lippie, I don't know if this, is this a limited edition thing because it has this heart thing? I don't know. Sure Thing. I am loving this. This is Sure Thing. Yes. Can you believe I did a warm smoky eye? Like a warm neutral eye, maybe I should say. I want to use this eye pen as well. This is HoneyDude by Colourpop. I'm just gonna put some in my waterline to brighten this up a bit. So there you go. I can't believe I'm trying to brighten up my look when it's kind of late in the night. But yeah, trying to make this, was I gonna say day appropriate? I tried to do a lighter peachy look, but I do realize that this is maybe a bit more dramatic than most of you would feel to be a day appropriate look. But can I get some credit for doing a warm neutral look? Because I did. Just little credit? No? Well, anyways, that was the end of the second look. Stay tuned to see the next one, which is going to be more red. Okay, third and final look with this palette. Why do I still have this plastic here? Nobody likes those. I am gonna do something red today because I really wanted to play with these two. This one is actually a duochrome, but I am gonna use this in my crease. I don't think I'm gonna use anything else in my crease. And this on my lid, I'm gonna blend this out until a red smoky eye, and then I'm gonna use this one that's called Chefchaouen. I'm going to use that in my inner corners, so I'm going to start with this one that's called Sora in my crease. Since I'm not using a transition shade, I'm just going to start out really nice and easy with this one, and then I'm going to build it up as I go. This is much more like a raspberry bright than a red, which is a shame. It would have been nice to see like a bright red. I mean, I love that it's a pink, but I still think that it would have been nice if it was a bright red. But this is a very cool color though, but it's way more pink than you can see in the pan. And of course it would have been easier if I just bit the bullet and used a transition shade, but going in with only the palette, this is what we're getting. Now it's time to use this one that's called Nomad. I'm gonna use that all over my lid, and I'm gonna try and blend these into each other. I think I'm gonna spray this a bit as well. I think that's gonna be better. Ooh, that is pretty. Ooh, it's a lot of fallout though. It's a bit flaky. Maybe this would benefit from some glitter glue, to be honest. But it is very pretty once it's on. Wow, that is very cool. I do have some fallout. Let's get rid of that. Ugh. I am just gently blending this into the crease to make these two colors mix a bit. That's how it's looking once I've smoked out the entire eye, and I have to say this is pretty striking. I'm gonna use some of that matte fuchsia that I thought was a red. It's obviously fuchsia. I'm gonna use that under my eyes as well, and then we're gonna do... So, we're gonna do the inner corner first or the lashes first. We'll see. This is a very fun look, and I never thought that I'd get something as fun as this with this palette. I am extremely surprised. This is way better than I planned and anticipated. So excited. I'm gonna put, you know what, I'm gonna start and put some liner and lashes on, and then I'm gonna do the inner corners. I really think that that's gonna make this look even more fun. I'm excited. So I got the House of Lashes Smoky Muse on. I'm not sure how these are feeling. It's feeling okay. I'm gonna use a bit of the NYX Fall White in Vanilla on my waterline, and then we're gonna do the inner corners because I don't wanna have something weird on my waterline now that I have so much pink. It's gonna, I mean, it's already weird. It did mix a bit with the pigments I had on my waterline, so it turned into something light pink, but I'll live with that. That's okay. Is this eyeshadow? This could be eyeshadow. I don't even care anymore. I'm more of a go with the flow when it comes to makeup, but I feel like I've glued my eyelashes together. That is not a good look. Go away. I'm gonna use this, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, but this light green duochrome. I'm gonna use that in my inner corners to make this look even more poppin'. I'm just taking this on my pencil brush and I'm just... So I think that now, with that done, that is the finished look. that's how the third look is looking. I thought that this was gonna be red, but it seems to match my nails more than the red. I am living for this pink look. This is so pretty. And yeah, that's the finished look, and those are all the 3 looks that I filmed with this palette. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you didn't feel like it was bothersome that I filmed this at different occasions, because that could make a difference in like the lighting and the background and stuff like that, but I do my best. Let me know down below how you feel about this concept and these looks. I do try and film as many of these 1 palette, 3 looks as possible, but it's impossible for me to do it with every palette. I'm sorry, I just don't have the time, but I tried my best. And yeah, I think that was it. Don't forget to subscribe, button is down below. I'd love to have you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!